Hello, I'm Ryan Johnson. Welcome to episode 2 of the Shoulder Button Boys. Shoulder Button Boys is a video game podcast. Talk about video games, consoles, developers, everything video games related. I have a little bit of cold today, so just don't mind my voice if it sounds bad or me coughing.
It's nasally.
Yeah, a little bit. Today we have with me Connor Broadnicki,
Hello, how's it going?
Matt Lawrence,
Hello.
and Marty Isaacs.
Hello.
So here at Shoulder Button Boys, I'd like to start off with just going over what we're currently playing. We'll start with the new guy, Connor. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm playing my wonderfully old game, Dragon Age Origins, right now.
Yeah. Okay. That's a little.
Just drop it now.
Just drop it. Bite me.
No. Keep going. What are you? Why are you playing this stuff?
Why am I playing it?
Yeah.
Well, I was at work the other day, and I was just sitting there like, you know what? I want to play Dragon Age Origins again. It's been a while.
Not even the second one?
No, I was just sick of Skyrim, and like I've had enough of this game.
Sick of Skyrim.
You can't be sick of Skyrim.
No.
Well, I got sick of Skyrim, so I went into older RPG. So
Yeah. All right. Matt, what are you doing?
I'm currently playing the Resistance for the Vita. I think it's called Burning Skies, if I remember
Burning
correctly.
Skies. Yeah.
Burning Skies, yeah, it's good stuff because I just bought the new grips for my Vita, so shooters are a lot better.
Now the grips, they're not a Sony product, right? They're just
They're just a generic
Okay, cool.
product.
They just snap on whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Marty, how about you?
I have been playing games on the App Store again.
Oh yeah.
Not as exciting as it was last week when I picked up Plague Inc. Still playing that. I'm now playing a game called Angry Ninjas, which is developed.
That sounds pretty good.
Developed
Yeah.
It's going after like Angry Birds and Fruit Ninja.
Combining the two.
Combining the two. No, it's not like that at all. But it's developed in Vancouver and it was free, so I decided to download it. Go Canada.
Go Canada.
Go
That's right.
Canada.
Okay.
We're like 18th in medals.
I
I
thought we were
we
12.
12.
No,
12.
it's 12.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, 12
exaggerating.
with 17.
A lot of bronze.
A lot of bronze,
A lot
a
of
lot of
bronze.
gold, and a lot
That's
of
pretty
bronze.
bad. We have one gold, I think.
Yeah, just one.
We're a winter country, so we'll kick butt during
What was it? I think
Winter Olympics.
I think 2 years ago we made as many gold medals as we do have total medals now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on.
Okay. So our first topic, I don't know much about this actually, but apparently Matt Lawrence does.
The
Oh, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one.
yeah, I was gonna
Starting
say here.
getting off to a rough start, but yeah, Call of Duty just released their Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer. We just watched it earlier before the podcast. A lot of new features they're adding into this new multiplayer because they are getting a lot of flack for not changing stuff. But do you think they've overdone it with this? Anyone?
Well, in my opinion, if you watch it, the first thing you see is some form of stunning knife, some form of stunning throwing knife, actually, where it
Like-
stuns the guy or blinds him or
I
something.
think it's a
and-
grenade.
Yeah, it was just a grenade.
Wait, it was just a grenade.
You
Okay.
just chuck it, sticks in the ground, little electronic pulse, and poof, you're
Okay.
stuck.
That's right there
Probably
after
just
that.
like an EMP grenade, right?
How annoying is that going to be?
Yeah.
Basically, throughout the entire trailer, we all just kind of looked at how annoying things are going to be if people use them on you.
The only thing we're listening to the trailer, we're just complaining about it.
Yeah.
I
What was that?
thought it looked fun though.
Yeah, it looks fun, but up until you just running down on the bridge on that one part in the trailer when it's like a gun and it just forces you to stay in one spot, he's just holding you there. You're like, oh, this is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah. And then one of my biggest problem with Call of Duty multiplayer right now is people shooting you as you're running around corners. And in this multiplayer trailer, they show that you can see around the corner before someone's coming. And I'm gonna die by that so many times.
You just get ready to get owned.
They just love throwing things that will imbalance the game.
Yeah. But they say like they're trying to balance it, like, oh, you can see through walls, so you can kill campers.
Yeah.
But then campers can use it to kill you through walls. It's just
Yep.
It's just a big old circle. And it'll never be fixed.
But then again, how many times was the heartbeat sensor used in the other Call of Duties? Not many people probably.
Oh, I used
This
it all
time
the
around?
time.
That's
But do
true.
you use it in Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah.
You still do?
Oh, I still use
Not
it.
just for the challenges?
No, I just use it. It's entertaining.
Oh, that's weird.
Favorite combo, just heartbeat sensor and just silent.
Oh, people probably get pissed at you.
Oh, they do.
Yes.
They do.
But yeah, let's just talk a little bit about the actual campaign. They've released a bit of it. What do you guys think about having choices within the campaign of Black Ops 2?
I think it's pretty. I saw the X-Play exclusive or thing. I'm not sure if it was exclusive, but where they showed how there's like story missions, which you like, of course, have to do, and then there's other missions in like the Cold War state.
Mm.
And if you like fail at that mission, then it forever changes the balance of the
Yeah.
war.
Yeah, you don't actually die, and then it actually like affects how the game turns out, right?
Yeah, because you can command the troops. Like you can go in Overwatch, I think they called it.
Overwatch, yeah.
And you like go over your troops, and you can order guys. You don't even have to play. Like you don't have to play as first person. You can just order your guys, order your mechs, whatever you have, and then you can, like, eventually you'll run out of resources, like reinforcements, and then eventually, of course, you'll lose at that point.
Yeah, and then we saw at E3 there's smaller changes like you're like escorting the president, and you can either choose to like stay there and snipe people, or you can like go down the bridge or something like that. So there's like smaller choices where you can actually change where your gameplay kind of goes, and there are multiple endings.
That's pretty cool.
So again, this is just them trying to mix up Call of Duty a bit more. I'm kind of excited for it.
Instead of the one-man wrecking crew that takes on the entire world by himself.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
all the
that's right.
others.
Hey, you got a team.
Oh, and they
Come
do
on.
what?
Huh?
Yeah, they don't really do too much.
They do what?
No, they
They suppressing
I
fire.
don't think my AI squad in any game ever kills anybody. They're firing. I see them. Nobody's dying though.
Left 4 Dead, they do. Left 4 Dead, they're sometimes pretty helpful.
That's right.
yeah,
that's
Left
true.
4 Dead.
They do some
Exception.
stupid things because they are bots, but
All right, so moving on to more shooters. This is the one I don't know much about. So Matt's going to tell us all about it. 007 Legends.
yeah. So that's basically the next installment in the 007 series, and it was just recently released. That some of the pre-order details. So of course you have your different retailers as usual. So if you pre-order through GameStop, you'll get the 007 pack, and you'll get an exclusive outfit, a new handgun, and early access to the fast switch weapon swap speed upgrade multiplayer. So I don't know how much of an advantage that's really going to give you. And then you get different characters with the Nemesis pack if you go the Amazon route. So that's some good stuff.
So this is just another iteration of 007.
Another iteration of 007, but from what I've seen, they seem to be really picking it up, because I remember playing even Quantum of Solace. It was kind of like Call of Duty, so hopefully they...
Well, they were using the Call of Duty engine on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Hopefully they keep up some good high-level multiplayer so people actually keep playing it, because it was pretty fun.
I find a lot of multiplayer games, a lot of people don't play the multiplayer a lot.
Yeah.
It's like only like Halo, Battlefield, or Modern
Call of Duty,
Warfare.
yep.
It's like that takes all of the people who play online.
Yeah, but every single Bond game, every multiplayer has always been entertaining. It's never been a dull moment. Like, you can go all the way back to like the first one, Agent Under Fire. I still play that game. It's great.
Split screen.
You're a big Bond fan, right?
Oh, I love the Bond movies. I've watched them all about like 3 times. I've played all the games.
You excited for Skyfall?
Oh, I'm pumped for it.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm going to theaters for sure.
Now, I don't know if anybody remembers this. I don't know if this is actually maybe even a continuation of it, but if anybody played Bloodstone, the end of it literally said, "To be continued." And I'm missing something, but I don't think it has been continued. And it's been a couple of years. Like, it literally ended on a bridge, and I'm just sitting there going, what? Come on.
Yeah, because they came out with GoldenEye Reloaded, and that had nothing to do with Bloodstone.
Exactly. And I don't know whether this one does. I don't think it does. So
That's really weird.
thank
All right.
you.
Okay, so we're going to leave you a giant cliffhanger. We're just not going to continue it.
That's some good stuff right there. That's some quality.
quality development.
Yeah, there you go.
God.
All right, moving on to another thing I have no idea about.
Me again.
This is Matt again, yeah.
You're a good host.
Give me crazy titles and ideas. I don't mean,
You're supposed to know everything.
well, that's why I got you guys here. That's what you guys are here for.
We're talking about
I
I just moderate and then I give my
I
opinion.
know so much about this.
Hmm?
I know so much about
Okay,
it.
go ahead, take it away.
I don't know anything. Go, Matt.
Okay, go ahead, Matt.
DayZ, pretty popular mod out there for Armor 2 right now. Of course, it's kind of like always been compared to The Walking Dead. Basically, you're dropped in a massive, I think it's 250 square mile zone. It's just a massive server. There's multiple servers, of course, and basically you're given a little bit of survival gear. You have to go and fight and maybe go with other people, whatever. It's fully open. Like, you can play with clans. Whatever, it's an open world game. Some people are friendly, some people aren't. Of course, as I said, Walking Dead, so of course there's zombies. They're not really realistic injuries. The game doesn't portray them as much. Like, as everyone knows, if you played Armor, it's a bit clunky. But basically, if you get hit in the back, you're gonna have trouble walking, etc. So it's pretty sweet. But basically, the big announcement is that this game will be going independent. So of course, we have Armor 3 coming out, I believe, later this year or later next year. Basically, this game will now be by itself, so you don't have to buy Arma to get the mod, right?
So what kind of inspired them to do this?
Probably just the indie game uprising at this point, right?
Yeah.
Because this game is huge. Like, people are buying Arma 2 to play DayZ.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, he's like, well, pretty much I can cash in. I bet you that's what he's thinking, right?
Yeah. Now, are they taking the direct mod right from the guy who did it, or are they doing it their own? But you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is the original developer from what I saw. He hasn't said too much. He said that it will be going by itself, so I'm willing to guess that he's probably going to add a few extra features because, of course, since it'll be a new game, it can't rely, like everything can't rely right on the Arma 2 stuff, right?
Yeah.
So maybe has to develop some of his own systems, but it'd be definitely interesting to see because it might even be almost like a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you guys think this is something that will kind of take off in the future? Like these, like a lot of mods are pretty cool. Sometimes even better than the game did.
Yeah.
So, do you think we're going to see more of these mod kind of things coming out?
Steam Workshop. That's all I have to say there.
That's true.
It's massive. That's like backed up by Valve officially.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
like we even see some great development, like in like the Little Big Planet games. Portal released an update a while back. Where you can create your own levels for Portal, and that looked pretty cool. So I'm hoping that this kind of thing keeps going, which it seems like it will. So
I have enough problems solving the regular puzzles in Portal. I'm not making my own.
huh? Oh, you can start pissing other people off. See? That's the good part about it.
Yeah, I had to look on YouTube how to beat half the missions.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
That's bad. And you say you like Portal.
I do.
Played it last week. You
I
said.
do like it, but I lost patience with it.
No, you don't lose patience with Portal.
Portal on the right, little
Yes,
walkthrough
you
on
do.
the left.
Portal owns you.
If I remember correctly, the last time I played multiplayer was with you, and you were deliberately killing me over and over again.
That's
You couldn't even
hilarious.
beat it.
That's why.
That's
That's
hilarious.
hilarious.
That's frustrating.
That was a long time ago.
Why is it that long?
We just figured out that was in December.
Shut up.
See? That's a long time ago. Okay, moving on to something I do know about. So,
though?
finally. I don't know if I do.
I thought
No,
you were
I
Sony-
do.
You're
I
a
know.
Sony guy, born and bred. Come on.
No, but I know about this stuff.
I don't
Come
even
on.
think they know.
Who? Microsoft?
Yeah.
They don't know. Yeah, so there was in a little article they had Microsoft accidentally kind of confirmed that there was a new Xbox coming.
They confirmed something.
And then they later came out and said, "Oh, no, we didn't."
Nope. That wasn't us.
So a lot of these leaks have been seeming to kind of happen in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, let me see what I have here. I just have this little quote I pulled off. The Xbox 360. This is kind of what they were trying to defend how they said new console. This Xbox 360 has found new ways to extend console life cycles by introducing controller-free experiences with Kinect and reinventing the console with a new dashboard and new entertainment content partnerships. We are always thinking about what is next for our platform and how to continue to defy the life cycle convention. So they're trying to make it seem like, oh, we just meant new innovation to the current Xbox, not new Xbox in general.
Yeah.
That might almost sounds like it's hinting toward what we were discussing last time with the upgradable Xbox, killing the lifetime.
That's a good point, Matt. Yeah. That's true. If you haven't checked out our last podcast, be sure to watch that one first. Or listen to that one first.
Yeah.
But just to quickly recap on that, Xbox had a rumor a couple weeks ago stating about a upgradable Xbox. So you can put a new hard drive, new RAM, new whatever.
GPU, yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. So what do you got? Do you think this is a good excuse for Microsoft to use trying to defend themselves?
I think it's pretty clear they messed up, or somebody did. Whoever the interviewer, whoever was there that did it, and they're either trying to cover it up, or whether it was, I don't know, whether it was a slip of the tongue or what, but almost like their excuse, like as I said, almost sounds like they're hinting even more to me, kind of subtly about this upgrades.
I mean, we all know next generation is coming. I mean,
It's pretty clear.
It's kind of in the life cycle timeline, so we all know it's coming. It's just we're just waiting for them to announce it, and they seem to be working on it. We know that much.
Yeah, but is it going to be significantly better than the Xbox is now?
It might be completely different. We're seeing a lot of new stuff from Microsoft.
Yeah, and they're not just focusing on games. It's like every multimedia, everything. So
Like their new tablet thing, basically the upside down laptop is basically what the people are making fun of it as.
yeah, that's great.
I forget what it's called now, but I mean, like with that, like maybe they're doing something different this time around. We don't know.
Whatever the case may be, their statement is kind of stupid. They think that a new dashboard and Kinect's gonna extend the life
I know
of a console.
And
Everybody hates Kinect.
and the new
And everybody hates
dashboard.
their dashboard.
Yeah.
I have to get people to walk me through to find a game download. I can't do it.
Oh, that's right. You were
Like,
trying to download
it's
something.
horrible, like-
Yeah. It was that free Call of Duty map.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it.
Go to M for Modern Warfare. Not there. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right, Marty. That's a good point they make. It's not going to extend the life cycle whatsoever. And there's already rumors about the next Xbox shipping with a new Kinect.
Kinect 2.
Yeah, so they can update this Kinect and then come up with a new one. It's just all jumbled together. And back to Connor's point, if the Xbox is going to be better, substantially better, we have a quote here from Andrew House.
Some sort of PlayStation executive.
Yeah, somewhere in the PlayStation camp.
This is Andrew, not Andrea.
I didn't say Andrew.
Oh.
I swear I heard Andrew.
I'll play it back when we're done. It's Andrew. You guys heard Andrew, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so anyway, they're saying Sony's new console would not be shown until a significant leap over the PS3 could be demonstrated. So Sony's really kind of saying we want to be the best. We don't care about price. Jack Tretton said this at E3. We're not the quickest to release. We're not the cheapest, but we're the best.
We kind of noticed at E3 is that games can look next gen just because we're learning about the tech each and every day.
Especially the games on Sony's console. Yeah.
New PS3 games look phenomenal.
Yeah.
If they are indeed showing us PS3 games.
I mean, if I didn't want a next generation console and they kept pumping out games like Last of Us and Crysis 3 and what was the other really good one?
Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond Two Souls, I'd be happy for the next couple years. You know,
Yeah.
it costs a lot of money to do that kind of graphics work, but
Mhm.
you know.
True, but I'd still take PS3 over an Xbox any day.
And why is that? Connor?
Why is that?
Yeah, let's
Because
just get
a
a little-
PS3 life survives a lot longer than an Xbox. Because a lot of people I know, Matt chief amongst them,
Number 11.
an,
I'm on
an
number
Xbox
11.
has died.
Number 11.
I'm
right
number
at
11.
number 11.
I have 4 in my house right now, just in case.
You have 4 Xboxes.
I have
That's a
4 in
little,
my
that's
house.
a little
One
excessive.
kinda
But
works.
then again, and I'm only on my second PS3, and since they came out, and that's pretty impressive.
Well, I mean, it comes down to games a lot of the time too to a lot of people, not just.
Free online.
I do agree that Sony has some pretty good exclusive games, but
Yeah, but the only thing that's holding Sony back is the online. That's the only thing that's really holding them back because Xbox, they've got a perfect online system. I will give them that. I don't like their controller. I don't like anything else about the Xbox, but the online is far superior to PS3 because PS3 it's just a hassle in a way.
The thing I do enjoy about the Xbox as well is the optional to install.
oh, that's right.
Like
That's very true, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't buy every single game that comes out, but some people do, and I can imagine them running out of space for
Oh, yeah.
PS3 very quickly.
I had an 18 gigabyte hard drive until a few months ago. I know.
I just forgot what I was gonna say, but that you're right about that, Marty. I'm running out of space as well, but they always say that the game will run smoother if you install it. So it's like PS3 says, "Oh, you got to install every game," but then I've seen like comparison load times, and Xbox is either faster or pretty close to
Yeah.
Sony's. So we'll see what happens.
Conspiracies.
But speaking of all this Xbox and Sony stuff, update 1.7 for Skyrim was finally released for the PS3.
Oh, yeah.
And just to let you PS3 owners know, it will list 1.6, but Bethesda has said it is actually 1.7.
Who made that typo? Like,
I don't know.
Oh
It's
my
really
God.
stupid.
Well,
it's really
they
dumb.
seem not to care whenever it comes to PS3
Yeah.
since they left us out to hang and dry. Oh, sorry, we're not going to fix the water glitch. You had to go on YouTube. And
I don't
figure
even think
out
they
yourself.
know about the water glitch.
it comes down to this, though. Like, I found this even with Fallout 3. I was looking at it, and I was looking at a mod website, and I think it was Fallout 3 was at 1.9 at one point. Xbox 1.7, because, of course, PC has mods, so they need another patch. It's fine. And then we had PS3 down at 1.4 still.
Yeah.
3 to 4 versions behind everyone else. And it's like, you know, why? They're maybe equivalent to Xbox. They should be equivalent to Xbox. Maybe one before. Maybe there's not a driver that the Xbox needs that one doesn't need, whatever. But they should be almost on par.
Yeah.
Like, why is it so far behind all the time?
I don't know how the developers can get away with this. It's almost like these people paid for this product that's supposed to work, and then you leave them hanging for a couple months, just for an update to fix it.
New Vegas is unplayable.
Yeah.
My friend played it. Literally, open a door, done. Restart the whole console.
Yeah.
Did that 4 or 5 times in an hour. Unplayable.
I mean, I think they really need to work on getting these games running right when they launch.
Yeah, because I was playing Skyrim and it was driving me crazy. I couldn't do half the missions because I couldn't step a foot in water, else
Yeah.
it would freeze.
Yeah.
Finally go on YouTube. I found the little patch that someone came up with. I was happy with it because now I can swim.
Yeah, you can't get through Skyrim without touching water.
I know it's impossible.
Yeah.
Water is in the caves. Todd Howard showed it off. They said, look at these water in these caves that lead us out.
Yeah, the minute you went above your head in water, you were pretty much
It was
screwed.
the minute you touched it.
You were done.
I jumped in. I was halfway through.
Yeah.
I was frozen.
I just sat there and I'm like, okay, it's just loading something here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. It's done.
I mean, I've had friends who've completely just given up on Skyrim, saying, nope, never playing again. They're trading it in. They're done with it. It's just too glitchy.
It's a horrible idea.
That's pretty much what happened to me.
Horrible idea.
Because I was playing it around Christmas time and then it just started freezing on me. I'm like, I've had enough of this game. Turned it off. Didn't play it for a couple of months.
Well, get home, download 1.7. That says 1.6. But Bethesda says it's 1.7.
Oh my God.
yeah.
They could be screwing us over again and just being like, yeah, you got 1.7. That's
probably
1.7 you're downloading right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, moving on. Steam, very popular game service. Steam expanding to not so much games.
Which is pretty bad. I think Steam, it's a game service, just like saying the App Store now sells cars. Like, come on. That's exactly what's going on here. Steam is known for its games. I'm not going to be buying Microsoft Office from a Steam store if that's what they're kind of trying to get at. Now,
I think that's exactly what they're trying to get
but
at.
now this is one thing that I have gotten actually from my college program that this might work. I would have personally released another service, but under like the makers of Steam, whatever. That's fine. But with virtual machines and that, it's cheaper to have one license. So in other words, I bought a 3 license Microsoft Word. I have that. I can install 3 times 3 computers. That's it, done. With the Steam method, I buy it once for $70 or whatever it is. I install it on all my computers, and as long as I have my login, I use it.
Yeah.
That is one good thing. But in my opinion, I don't think Steam should be the service. It should be called something else.
Even if they add like a separate tab on their store page.
That'd be perfect. Something to like.
Well, I'm sure they're not going to be mixed in with the games. You're not
Hopefully
gonna,
not.
You're not going to be getting like, oh, I'm looking at some game and then recommended is like Microsoft Office or something. I don't think it's
everyone has
going to be
that.
like that. So.
But that would be amazing to have a single license. That would save people a lot of money.
They probably would, yeah. I'd imagine so. Yeah.
But
So, Marty, you don't use Steam, so what's your opinion on this?
I was researching.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Fine, just...
Oh, the next topics, I'm gonna kick ass.
Oh, well, I think we're done with the Steam one, so...
Yeah.
Take it away, Marty.
Which one?
Sony's having trouble with third-party support for their
Yes,
Vita.
yes.
So much for kicking ass.
The Vita sales have been down. Sony, in general, has been down. They took a big hit this year, and they are lacking third-party support for the PlayStation.
this is a
Vita.
serious problem.
This is bad.
This is very bad because if you go into EB Games, I bought my first edition Vita, so the one that was before the actual release, of course. And they had a row, a row of games, like a single row of games in EB Games. And then I walk in there now, and they have a row of games, exactly the same. Nothing else has been released. There's been Resistance released and probably a few others, but they still have that row of games. Like if you look at 3DS and all that, they had a row of games. Now they have 2, 3, 4. Like what's going on here? You know?
Yeah.
Is there a Killzone game for the Vita?
No,
not yet.
that's also a serious problem.
Yeah.
But they are getting an Assassin's Creed game.
Which looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, with the female protagonist
Yeah.
for the Vita, and also what was the other one?
Black Ops.
Black Ops.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. Declassified or something.
Yeah. And they're supposed to be announcing more of that at Gamescom. Maybe we'll get some gameplay footage, which would be pretty cool.
Do you think Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed are enough to save the Vita?
If cross-platform is possible, I say yes.
I think it will go a long way. And I do believe the Assassin's Creed game is connected to Assassin's Creed 3.
Probably through Uplay, Ubisoft.
Something like that, yeah.
That would be cool. I actually did that
Don't
with
even
the
mention
PSP version.
Ubisoft. Pissing me off.
You're mentioning Assassin's Creed. You're automatically mentioning Ubisoft there.
You need to catch up if you want to play AC3, Marty.
I'm not playing.
Don't
the
play
first
Revelation.
Assassin's
Don't
Creed.
just skip the first one. I'll
Don't
tell you all
worry.
about
You
the
can
first
skip
one.
the first, but it's just repetitive. You go into a town, you do the missions, you kill the guy. You go back, you get your little debrief.
Spoiler alert! Holy cow!
Oh yeah.
Oh man!
Spoiler.
Oh my God! You killed someone as an
Oh my
assassin.
God.
The title is.
I must tell you why you did this and why it's wrong and how you
Yeah.
should believe. I'm sorry. I'm the master. I'm gonna kill you now. That's nice. I'm gonna reinstate you, let you solve the puzzle, and I'm gonna kill you at the end.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just-
AC2.
Yeah, we'll skip a couple generations. We'll go to
No, but the
Renaissance.
general consensus is that the price drop of the Vita is inevitable.
I think it will go a long way. It helped 3DS definitely.
3DS, like after the first month, they dropped it.
They did have a fairly good launch, but they didn't have the games to support it.
Again, like kind of like
It all comes
Now,
down to games.
Sony kind of switched and had a bad launch, but had all the games to support it. And now it's swapped again. They like the 3DS and Vita keep switching positions.
Yeah.
But are there any titles you'd like to see? You mentioned Killzone.
Killzone. I'd like to see a Killzone added.
Anything else you can think
I'd
of?
like to see almost an Elder Scrolls game. They had they had Travels for the PSP, I believe. I don't know what that was. Whether that was
If it's
actually
that bad on the
released.
PS3, do you want to be playing on your Vita?
Yeah, that's a little
Something so easy to
That's a
throw.
little
and-
extensive because if you get angry, there goes the Vita.
Yeah.
It's going through the wall.
Well, another thing to mention here, though, is there's nothing wrong with the Vita. People are staying away from it almost like as if it's like a massive hardware defect. Like it's not good. It's
Yeah.
very good. Like
Yeah.
amazing. Like I've pretty much just put away my PSP after I bought it. Like I thought for sure I'd be using them both because they are different, of course.
Yeah.
Did you buy it because I had the second stick?
Pretty much,
Totally,
yeah.
100%,
That-
yeah,
that's a major. That's
that
a
was
major
just the
thing.
pain when I first was playing the PSP. It was like, oh come on, really?
Yeah.
What's the use of this?
Yeah, I know. But the PSP had a similar launch as the Vita, if I recall. It didn't take off immediately. The price was pretty expensive on the PSP when it started too, and the games kept coming and it slowly picked up. But I don't know if the games are going to keep coming for the Vita.
Well, I find that's pretty much the way Sony works. It starts off slow, but it just landslides towards the end.
They need to really watch what they're doing. Like even with their tablet, I don't think their tablet's doing very well at all. If you go into Future Shop, 90% of them are open box models. People have bought it, went, "What is this?" and returned it.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like you can go out and buy like something like the Nexus 7 for cheaper, and it runs the latest version of Android. You know what I mean? At this
Yeah.
point, we got to kind of like tablets are going to kind of get revised, and Sony has to really trot lightly in all their industries.
Now, do you think this is why they didn't show a lot of Vita games at E3 this year? Is it because they don't have any Vita games?
Well, see, this is a problem too. Is they keep saying, "Hey, well, don't worry, guys, we got Assassin's Creed and we have this coming." But I go into the store. I went in the store actually a couple days ago and went, "I want to buy a Vita game, but I've seen these. I don't want these now."
Yeah. What is the last Vita game you bought?
I just bought Resistance, not yesterday, like a couple months ago. That was the last game, and I was like, I kind of want another Vita game now.
Yeah.
And nothing.
Yeah. My last one was the Metal Gear Solid HD pack. Before that was Resistance. I only have 4 or 5 Vita games.
Yeah, I think I have about 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I don't touch. I I updated Facebook app on it the other day. That was it.
Wow, that's impressive.
I know.
Was that a major update? Because it was
Yeah.
pretty bad before.
No, it's looking pretty good right now.
That's good.
When is
No.
the new Assassin's Creed Vita games coming out at the launch date of the new one?
Not
PS4
100%
main?
sure actually.
Might be before, because if it leads into, I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying if it leads into getting some of those features on UPlay, it might be here's a head start, play, get this stuff, and then load it
And
into
I
Uplay.
think in the actual story, I think the game takes like 10 years before the story of AC3.
Might even be hooked to the PSP version. That had a female like player, like a person in a pretty big model, and I'm not going to give any spoilers away,
Mm-hmm.
but she was pretty big in it. She didn't play as her, but she was in there quite a bit. So I mean,
Do you know if it's the same girl or not?
I'm not sure if it's the same girl. I actually never beat that one. I got to the point where I got some special sword in AC2. That's why I bought the game.
No.
And then it was like, okay, well, back to AC2. So,
Okay, so I guess we're actually gonna spread out our rants with our stories now into separate groups. So
separate segment as well.
separate segments. Sorry, yep. So this is like a free for all. Just say your own opinion on it. Our first topic is free to play, and Jack Tretton, he's from Sony. He's saying that free to play is not the future. So Matt, you've played some MMOs.
Of course, yep.
Do you like free to play, or do you not mind paying the subscription, or how do you feel?
Well, first of all, this coming from a Sony guy, I think the game was called Free Realms. They were almost the forefront, I would say, in the free to play industry. They might be right, because if they were the first ones, they had kind of a childish game, but you could play with like parents and kids could play it, kind of deal. It was a big thing way back. I don't know. It's probably still going now, but if they say, and they were the beginning of it, if they say it isn't there, it isn't. Like maybe it isn't, but I know a lot of my friends, they actually end up spending more on the MMOs, because for example, if you play Fallen Earth, I'm playing Fallen Earth, and I play it free to play now. And then all of a sudden, I need like this motorcycle. It's a post-apocalyptic game. I need this motorcycle, and I can only buy version 1, and if like with in-game money. So in order for me to get version 2, so I can actually go fast, I need to pay for like dollars or whatever the microtransaction is, diamonds, etc. So I need to pay real money for this fake currency to pay in game.
Yeah. And Marty, you said earlier that you don't like microtransactions.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of microtransactions, but in terms, what Jack Trenton's saying is that there's a place for social and freemium games, and I think it's in the App Store, because microtransactions allows games to be free instead of $1.99 and then you can go into the store and pay $5 for like, I don't know, 100,000 coins,
something like that. Yeah.
But if it keeps an App Store game free, I'm all fine with it. But
and you can still get by without actually doing those.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. It's great.
Yeah,
a lot of MMOs actually now. EVE Online being an example, you can, if you're like really rich in that game, you can pay for your subscription with in-game money.
Yeah.
But the problem is that's like a lot of money. You'd have to play that game nonstop, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm always thinking of is, why don't we have a bunch of options? Why don't we have a free-to-play option so I can play the game? I can play it as much as I want. I don't have to be like, okay, I got to find a 14-day period where I'm free.
Yeah.
Let's open it up, and then let's say, okay, I'm going to play it a little bit with my friends, one little bit, so I'm going to play microtransactions, for example. Or if I'm going to play this game a lot, why can't I pay a premium, like a big premium, like maybe $200? Because you think about it, an MMO that you pay $15 a month for, $200, whatever, $200, and I unlock everything forever for the life of the MMO. Why can't I do something like that? I would pay for that if I'm going to play it a lot. Yeah,
that's kind of what the Old Republic is doing. They recently went free to play, and they're offering like special perks, special items to those who actually do subscribe and pay that monthly charge.
Right.
So it is giving you something for that subscription, not just, oh, you can play the game now. And they need subscribers, too. I mean, they're hurting for subscribers.
I am a subscriber. I didn't even know this happened. That's good.
See, I want to play this game. I can't.
Yeah.
They won't bring it to Mac, and it makes me angry.
See, that's why PC is superior.
Because they can't play a game. My goodness. Okay. Next up, we have features that annoy.
Black Ops.
Earlier mentioned, the Black Ops trailers. There's a lot of features that annoy all of us in the Modern Warfare games. But I was talking to Marty earlier this week, saying how do developers create games with features that annoy you when they're gamers themselves?
Yeah. Why do bad games exist?
Yeah.
What we're thinking about.
Yeah. If you're a developer and you play games, you know what makes a good game because you play them. So why do you make
there are bad gamers, though.
Bad features? I guess so.
There are opinions too, because think about this was a conflict with Minecraft. When I'm in a cave, it gets kind of annoying for me to keep throwing down these torches. So people went to Notch and said, "Hey man, like, can I have a torch I can light and have it in my hand?" And he said, "No, this is my game, and in my opinion, I don't want that." That was basically not in exact words, not quoted, but I mean, like, not really arrogant, but that shows his opinion.
Yeah.
So like, it's a valid opinion. Like, basically that would make his torch system outdated and the lighting system outdated. So I'm in agreement with him. That's fine. But I mean, like, that just shows an opinion. A lot of people want the torch. A lot of people don't, right?
Mm-hmm.
So same with shooters. Like, a lot of people want to have these crazy features so that you can try to outsmart each other. Whereas me, when I play a shooter, I just want to shoot at each other. Like, I don't want to sit there and be like, okay, I got to use this radar to counter this guy's knife thing. And like,
yeah.
Oh.
Like the good old days, just flat out shooting, like Siphon Filter. Whereas remember, I got you to
that
download.
Was terrible.
I know,
that was really bad.
It was a terrible game, but sometimes it's the terrible games that are the most memorable because they're so entertaining.
Ooh,
007 games
Dead
are
Island.
good.
Oh, get out of here, Marty. No one likes Dead Island.
I love Dead Island.
I like Dead Island.
Game of the Year edition coming out soon. Actually, I think it's out now.
It's out, yeah.
So
Came out.
don't go pick that up, people. Do not.
It's $20.
Go pick it up.
It's amazing.
It's
Go pick that
If
thing
it's
up.
$20, go get it.
I had the funnest time just watching Marty play it. Hilarious. Nothing but hilarious.
Well, there you go. It's a bad game, but you enjoyed it.
Not playing it. I wasn't playing it. It was awesome to watch, though. And listen to Aaron playing it.
Kicking the zombies.
Aaron kept getting into the wrong door because they have like the European style cars. So he kept getting on the wrong side of the cars. So that was fun to listen to. And our final topic for tonight is AR goggles. What were these called? The Oculus Rift.
Oculus Rift.
Yeah. Okay. Marty, you looked up all about this stuff. What do you know?
Yeah. Another thing on Kickstarter that people really got behind. They were asking for $250,000 in pledges, and I believe they're up to $1.5 million.
Yeah. Wow.
Dollars. So, basically, the plan for these goggles is to have the best AR experience possible, and it showed like a visual representation of what it would be compared to what we have now, and basically what we have now is basically what's in front of you, but now you can move your head, and the whole screen will move with you. It's just goggles you put on your face, and they really have some support. They have Cliff Bleszinski from Epic Games. They featured him in their video, so they're really getting a lot of support behind this.
Mm-hmm. And the cool thing I saw about it is that it's not just a screen in front of you. It's actually like 110 degrees.
Yeah, or 180, isn't it?
I don't believe full 180.
No.
That seems kind of...
Ridiculous.
Well, no. I mean, it's possible, probably, but just... I don't know. I heard it was 110, maybe it's 180. I don't know. But that's what's really missing is we don't want to just look at a screen. We need to see...
Yeah.
Your eyes don't see...
Peripherals.
Straight forward, yeah. How do you guys feel about this kind of gaming? I mean, it's not the greatest right now, but I think in the future with more support, I mean, it could really be something.
In the future, it can be something, but right now, it's not exactly what I'm looking for because I don't want to be sitting there with goggles on my face, looking like a idiot in my front room because my...
Well, no, you lock the door and you
No,
make
but
sure no one's around.
No, but the problem is my PlayStation is in the front room where there's a giant window, so anyone that's walking by will be able to see me. So I don't exactly want to be sitting there with goggles on my face, just swinging around like a maniac.
I feel like an idiot wearing 3D glasses.
Yeah,
when
so
I go to
do
the
I.
movies.
Yeah.
I look back at the theater and everyone's got their stupid glasses on.
Yeah.
Well, just know that you're all wearing them.
Yeah.
You're all looking stupid.
Because I wear glasses normally, so I'm used to that. But then I just feel like that much like a dork when you're wearing the 3D glasses in the theater. You're just like, yeah.
You go to the IMAX, get the really honking big ones.
I have to go to IMAX because I don't like that they don't fit across my glasses.
Yeah.
The IMAX ones are huge. So
Yeah, those ones are nice.
Yeah.
They look hilarious though.
But
the
plan for the Oculus Rift is to be as cheap as possible too. The development kit is like $300, I believe.
Yeah.
And they say development kits are cheaper than the actual product. So it's going to be at least under $300, which is an okay sign.
Probably like $249 as usual.
Yeah.
That's like the standard price for everything.
Yeah.
Now, $250.
Now, does it work on its own or does it connect to a console?
I'm not sure yet.
I believe it runs on its own. The way because they said the Doom. I think
They have
said
a
the
Doom,
The
like,
dev kits run
yeah.
the ship with a Doom demo, yeah.
It's
something like that.
probably standalone because I don't think anything else could have the computing power.
I mean, I don't think it will ever really take off, but I think it could be like a niche market that they could attract to, you know?
My thing is, like, when I come home from work or school or anything, actually, or even if I get up on a weekend and just have a free day, I don't want to be running around in front of my TV. I kind of just want to lay back, have my controller, and just do my thing. Play Assassin's Creed, play whatever. I don't want to be pretending to be Ezio running around or, like, shooting things in Call of Duty. Like, I don't want to be... I just kind of want to relax on the couch, you know?
Come on, Matt. You should be able to climb buildings like a champ.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, come on. That's my problem. But the one thing that is good, though, is this is the head movement. That's good, because I remember Nathan is one of our friends. Everyone knows him, of course. He was saying that Forza 4, the next Forza or something, was supposed to have turn head view that would work with the Kinect. Mm-hmm. But he was like, well, we got a problem then, because my TV's in front of me. And I turn my head. The driver turns his head, but the TV doesn't turn.
Yeah.
So, like, what's going on here? So it's taking a step forward. It's looking at those little glitches because I bet you any money developers didn't even think of that. They just like looked away and then like, wait a sec, how am I like driving? Like, what's going on here, right?
They're moving up in the world.
You need to hook up like 3 TVs.
Yeah,
and
3
have them-
TVs with like connecting so that you can turn your head, it'll go
I
right
suppose
on.
it's realistic. If you look away, you're not looking
No,
out
you-
your windshield
crash
anymore.
your car, yeah.
You're gonna crash.
This is true, yeah.
They're going for realism.
I'm not sure if that was what they were going for, but sure.
I think it should be a different console. I think that it should like another whole separate thing. Like I think that the Kinect and the Move, in my opinion, have no place with these consoles. In my opinion, I think PlayStation has its things, Xbox has its things. Nintendo now has motion. That's fine. But I mean, I think they need to just kind of stick with their own markets and not try to steal each other's markets because it's just.
And 2 years ago, Sony did the real big push for 3D, and this year they had nothing about 3D.
Ugh.
So,
Yeah, but quite honestly, the PlayStation Move, I've used it maybe 10 times, and never again.
it's the Wii effect, right? The first time you play it at a friend's house, you're like, man, this is pretty cool.
Yeah,
You buy it yourself, you never touch it.
Yeah, because I came here and we're playing Gladiator upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem too. You can't play it on your own either. You got to play the games that are.
Or else you look crazy like Connor swinging his arms in his big window.
Yeah, just like, haha, on guard.
Rail shooters are amazing on the Wii. That's the
Not gonna
only
lie, I love the Wii's rail shooters.
thing. They're amazing.
Really?
I've
House
got
of
this
Kill.
little-
My
yeah.
God,
It's awesome.
What, you don't want to be rolling around with a little gun, rolling around your front room, just going,
I do
"Haha."
that anyway, even when I'm not playing games.
What the heck?
He's gone commando on us.
And Marty wants a gold weed nunchuck. Okay, so that's all the time we have for today's episode.
My joke. We have
go
a
ahead,
weekly
Marty.
video game related joke.
All right, go ahead. Take it away.
What kind of jeans does Mario wear?
What kind of jeans does Mario wear?
Denim, denim, denim.
Oh, boo.
my
Come on.
Boo.
I didn't say they'd be good jokes.
Oh my.
I said there'd be jokes.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so that's it for this week. Hopefully you can join us next week. They usually go up on Sundays. Well, I think that's going to be the plan now.
That's good stuff.
Yep, so check us out on Sunday.
Time frame or just any time?
Whenever I feel like it. Just keep checking back. Subscribe to TSBB podcast on YouTube.
We promise all the exciting things like lower thirds and video and theme songs are on the way.
In the future, yeah.
And more good jokes.
More great jokes, video game related jokes.
Hopefully they get better each time.
But you don't like the denim.
It was good when I think about it.
It's good, right?
Yeah, made me smile.
Yeah.
Brain smile. Give me a
Yeah.
brain smile.
Brain smile.
All right, thanks everybody. See you next week.